God, it's so great to be back.
It's so nice that y'all are back.
So great to be back.
I like TW Warren. I like Jacob.
Yes.
But I mean, you guys. I mean,
The gang.
the bunch,
Yeah, the
the
OGs.
Cheesy Gordita
Yeah.
bunch.
Yeah,
It's nice to be back. For a little fun side note, just literally just a fun side note. You know what Subway has right now? Does anybody know what Subway has right now?
No, I don't go to Subway.
Nothing that I'm really excited about. Subway
Yeah.
has gone downhill.
Finally, someone says it.
Except for the raspberry cheesecake cookie. It is so motherfucking
That
good.
does sound good.
It is so fucking good.
I was
Damn,
gonna hit the laughter button, but that sounds actually really fucking good.
I'll give you a piece.
That,
I got
that
about
is
half a cookie.
that is a deep cut too. I mean, that is like it's not a sandwich. I mean, like I thought you were gonna hit us with a sandwich there,
No.
but
those are about the same. But the raspberry cheesecake, like white chocolate.
Let's
cookie,
just say,
bussin'.
if I want a sandwich, I'm going to Taco Bell.
Thank you.
All right.
I'm just imagining.
I'm going to Taco Bell.
I'm just
Well done.
imagining Jordan showing up to Subway and them like putting on the gloves and asking what kind of bread he wants, and then just skipping right to the cookie, just right to the cookie.
Yeah, I'll take a cookie.
Yeah, they had like when I was up there, up there earlier today. I got with no shame, I got 7 of the 10 that
You
they had.
got 7?
You bought.
What the fuck?
You
What?
fucking.
They were 3
So you
for $2.89.
so wait. So you deprived other people of the cheesecake cookie?
Listen, the cheesecake
Bell
cookie-
Nation. Need I say more about your next presidential candidate?
No, dude, the cookie is so good, and it's seasonal as fuck. Like it just vanishes, and like you don't know when it's coming back, and you just get lucky, once a year, and you just stumble upon it.
Oh, so you stumbled upon this?
I didn't know it was there. I showed up and I said,
I'll take 7.
I'll take 7.
I'll take 7. God.
And then you sold them in the parking lot for $2 more.
For $2 a pop. Hey, that resale market, it's
a must. Yeah.
Got to do it.
You got to capitalize. You know
That's
what I mean?
That's like people with the iPods now. That they're discontinuing the iPods. If you have any of your old iPods, all that shit is like collectible.
God,
God,
why?
but
You got
who
your
even
phone.
fucking cares anymore? Yeah, you have a phone. Is it so people are like trying to resell their iPod? They're used iPods.
Yo, if someone walks up to me and they have like a nano strapped to them,
Bro.
scrub. Like you got 1 gig of like fucking memory on there.
That is way harder to maintain than the phone you probably already have in your fucking pocket.
Yeah.
I don't.
People walking around with like a Nano and like a fucking Blink-182 shirt, just walking around like it's fucking 2006 or whenever that came out. But
Yeah, getting their shit from their parents. God,
Yeah.
weird. Well, me and Devin at least are like old enough to be someone's parent.
hey, Jordan's on his way, so
True.
don't
True.
knock him. Don't knock him.
One
Yeah.
day, yeah.
One day. One day.
Should we start the show
God,
so we can eat?
Please, let's fucking start the show, baby.
It's time to
It's
start
fucking
the
time
show.
to start the show. Who has a really good intro? Is it all that? Is it time to start the show? No, it's Kenan and Kale. They had
Oh.
yeah,
I
it's
thought
time to start the show.
Hey, all that theme song was a banger.
Dude, Nickelodeon
Was that Coolio on that?
that is Coolio. Nickelodeon has some of the best like content ever. They really do. You guys really have to watch.
90s Nickelodeon? Absolutely.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
SpongeBob was really good. Danny Phantom was like 2006. That was really
That was
great.
a dub, yeah. Welcome to our Nickelodeon podcast. Welcome to our
Cat
Nickelodeon
Dog. Yo, I hated when people called me Nickelodeon. Yeah, like I got
they
called
called you
Nickelodeon
Nickelodeon.
so much as like a kid. Yeah.
That's just
not
like
very
such
original.
That's such low hanging.
It's like saying my name rhymes with dick. You know what I mean? Like it's in the same ballpark.
That is gold.
That is gold. Comedy gold.
Devin died.
Well,
right, let's start
Welcome to the show. Welcome to the Cheesy Gordita Bunch podcast, the official show of the Taco Bell Cult Facebook group. I'm your host, Nick Ortiz, and with me, as always, my co-host, DJ Dill, Devin Hanley. What's goody, dog?
What's up?
Hot off his new track, Void of Wonder.
Yeah.
And then, of course, the kimchi in this kimchi quesadilla, Jordan Craven's Krenek. What's goody, dog?
Give it up for yourself for always finding something different.
Yeah. Last episode,
Even if it's something disgusting, like a kimchi.
yeah, quesadillas are fucking gross. I agree.
It is the low hanging fruit in Mexican food. For sure.
Quesadillas are good, and kimchi is good, but together, trash.
Tell us that you're uncultured without telling us that you're uncultured. All right.
What is that? That's just like a fusion, Mexican.
Oh yeah.
Korean Mexican fusion.
You can't. I don't think you can call Taco Bell Mexican. I just don't think you can do that.
It's Taco Bell. That's
Taco
true.
Bell. It's Taco
Guess
Bell.
what? So I got a confession to make. Guess what Taco Bell did today?
We got your order right.
No, they've actually been doing that pretty consistently for the past year.
Oh, they know who the fuck you are. All right, that's good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Presidential
Candidate.
Yeah. Today, Taco Bell gave me a good old-fashioned case of the shits. And that hasn't happened in a long time. As listeners of the show know, this is a bit of an anomaly. So I'm not going to blame Taco Bell when it's probably my own stupid body.
Yeah.
But yeah, it happened. So just wanted to let you guys know. Just wanted to let
you
everybody
had something
know
better. I thought you had something like really good to tell us. He was like, you know what Taco Bell did for me today?
Yeah,
and he was like, gave me the shits.
Well, no, you know what? Taco Bell also, I was telling Nick earlier, they did hook their favorite candidate, Dill, up with a free drink. I got a free Baja Blast.
Let's go, baby.
I didn't drink all of it because it was a large and it's all like just almost
God,
too
That's
much.
you're
probably
old.
why you got this shit.
God, you're old.
It was the
I didn't
sodas.
drink all of it because it would keep me up. The caffeine will keep me up.
Hey,
Keep me up.
hey, if I don't get my 8 hours, I get crabby. Okay?
Oh, dog, you're hilarious.
I get testy.
So yesterday, the Mexican pizza made its triumphant return to the menu.
Go. God, I'm such a fucking schmuck for not going to get one already. But yeah.
Well, I thought this would be like a really good opportunity for us to shine the light on another item that was a staple for a very long time, and that I think kind of deserves a second chance. And today we're going to be talking about the Bell Beefer.
Yeah. Oh well, I'm.
You guys are
not
gonna like this because I'm
not trying to not trying to make that sound like a cheering sound.
I bet most
by
people
any means.
listening probably don't know this existed.
No.
So I'm excited to talk about this.
Unless you're Jordan's age,
Yeah, I mean,
or my age, or my kid's age.
I'm excited
My
to talk
kids'
about
age.
this because I've been to Taco John's and they have a item that's really similar.
Yeah.
It's also like a Sloppy Joe-esque burger, and it was my favorite item on the menu.
Really?
Yeah. I worked for True Green Lawn Care. It was like 2000.
You hear that, Bellation? Yeah. He's gonna be litigating on behalf, fighting for,
No.
advocating for.
I don't
okay?
need this smear campaign. You know what I've done. So
Taco John's under the table. We already know.
yeah, taco. So I was working for True Green Lawn Care on Fort Hood, and there was a Taco John's there. I've never seen a Taco John's anywhere else but on the military base here in Texas. And for lunch, we'd stop off there, and they were 99 cents.
Oh shit!
And they were like the
Ooh.
size of your fist, and it was like someone just threw some meat in there and then just like wrapped it up, and it was like a perfect ball.
Perfect.
And it was so good. Like the texture was good, the meat was there. I'm a buns guy. All right, I'm a buns
true.
guy. I'm a buns man.
Bun-
And the like the way that bun interacted with the like mushy meat, it was so fucking good. So I have high hopes. I have high hopes for our recreation.
Yeah, we gotta get that meat some Viagra.
yeah. Gotta
Yeah.
get
Speaking of that, I I have to confession.
Okay. All right.
Speaking of that,
I have a confession. Yeah, I've dealt with addiction recently and been addicted to Viagra.
Don't laugh.
Yeah, see,
don't,
no, sorry.
Honestly,
don't
it's
laugh. This is a really.
Yeah.
This is a like. Go ahead, Jordan. Sorry.
This is the hardest time of my life.
Well, yeah. Well, Jordan, I'm really sorry to hear that. Like somebody like yourself, just such a huge softie, all of the time. To hear about your troubles is terrible. And in your honor, we're gonna erect a statue.
Erect a statue.
Yeah, and,
I'm surprised we have any women listeners.
Do we?
All right. Well, at least, no longer
right,
like
so
the Taco John's
that's
sloppy Joe.
some good Patreon stuff. You know,
Yeah, it is.
good the stuff you got to pay for.
But one thing that we did do, Bell Nation, because there are a bunch of copycat recipes out there, and we
don't like that shit.
Yeah, we didn't want to make it. I feel like
Authentic.
you can't really get the texture of actual like Taco Bell meat without going to Taco Bell. Because I mean I've made a bunch of Taco Bell like flavored seasoned meat, and it never tastes like the stuff that you actually get from Taco Bell. So what we had done is we had went to Taco Bell. We got some ground beef. We got some lettuce and lettuce and cheese. Yeah, look, you got DJ Dill showing his. And we just recreated it because I'm very curious. This was way after my time, and whenever it did come back, it just wasn't on my radar. Getting the bell beefer. So I'm excited to give it a dive.
Me too. And please, everyone, if you have not already subscribed to the show, click that Joan right now, all right? Subscribe, get those notifications going. Even if you delete the notification when it comes through, okay? We want to just catch you one day. When you got a moment, you can check us out. So the notifications might catch you. So please subscribe, y'all. It means a lot to us.
I mean, more than likely they have their phone in their hand now. You know what I mean?
You probably do. So fucking...
Yeah, just hit that button. But...
Live from the Cheesy Gordita Bunch newsroom in Austin, Texas, this is Talk O' the Town with your hosts, Jordan, Nick, and Devin.
Earlier this month, Taco Bell announced that they would be producing a TikTok musical called Mexican Pizza, the Musical.
Oh my gosh, is T.W. Warren involved in it?
I do not know. I swear to God, if we see T.W. Warren in a Taco Bell commercial, a musical, excuse me, reprising his role as Mexican Pizza, probably possessed by Mexican Pizza.
Yeah. He's gonna have some sort of like behind the scenes position. I think you're gonna see his like he's like
Probably,
gonna be like
I can see it.
like a key grip. Or
Yeah,
some
well,
shit.
There are some really important people in this musical. We are going to see Dolly Parton. Apparently, she has a role in this. Doja Cat. Yeah, Doja Cat.
We're always iffy on Doja Cat.
Yeah, kind of always iffy.
She's no Dolly.
Very true, very true. And friend of the show, Yokiro Taku Ballads.
Man, good for you, my guy,
awesome.
making it to that. This is fire, bro.
Oh, wrong one. That is all my bad. But no, it's awesome. Obviously we did reach out to him to see, what he can tell us about it. And apparently he only has like one line, but I think he will be on camera. And this is going to be a TikTok, so it's going to be probably 3 minutes long.
I thought, they can only do 3 minutes on TikTok.
That's the longest you can do.
You'll have to forgive me. No TikTok account here. Yeah, so keep going. Sorry.
Fucking old ass Krenek. Fucking Grandpa Jordan. Is that who you want? Is that who you want in White House, Bill Nation?
But
Devin doesn't have one either.
Arguably the oldest member of the Cheesy Gordita Bunch by at least 30 years. And I did ask him if he's met Dolly Parton or Doja Cat, and he's like neither one of them have been on set, and they're rehearsing. If you should follow him on Instagram.
Okay.
He really posts a lot of good stuff on there, showing the behind the scenes, and he was actually in the studio with the two creators, like working with them. Yeah, and Taco Bell is like working with some like not really well known, but like I would say up in like the Taco Bell echelon. You know what I mean? You know how Taco Bell always uses like local people or like what the fuck am I trying to say? Like influencers, what they try to do with like Lil Nas X or they do with their drag performers and stuff like that.
And stuff, yeah.
Yeah. Well, they're using Abigail Barlow and Emily Bear. And this is the duo who won a Grammy for their first TikTok production.
They won a Grammy
with
their
fucking
first
Grammy.
TikTok production?
Yeah. Apparently it was like the unofficial Bridgerton musical. And I haven't watched it, but apparently it won a Grammy.
That's fucking good for them. That's fire.
Yeah.
I mean, fucking winning Grammys is hard. So
for sure. Yeah. But little actually known about the plot itself. But Bear and Barlow did share a teaser of the score with lyrics. And the lyrics are, "You took a slice right out of my heart."
Oh, this is going to be good.
Yeah. I'm pretty excited about this. Like I can't wait to we're gonna do a commentary. Cheesy Gordita Bunch. We're gonna do a commentary, and I think we should invite Jacob on because he's like really he has a lot of know-how when it comes to like musicals and Tonys and shit like that because that's like what he loves. So yeah, I think we should have him on doing a commentary with us.
Does he do music?
That is
like plays.
That is not what I expected Jacob's other non-D&D passion to be.
Yeah.
Well, he's also like really politically active. Like he like participates in like presidential campaigns and grassroots shit like that. But
he does a lot of like getting signatures and stuff, right? Like,
like
voting stuff, getting people registered and stuff like that.
Yeah. Stuff like working with like actual candidates and stuff like that.
That stuff's important, man.
It is important. Yeah, and he's like doing real good stuff with the DeSantis campaign. And no, I'm kidding.
I was like, wait, I don't.
No, I was waiting for Devin's response to that because he's like the fucked up dude in Florida passing a bunch of like really terrible LGBT and anti-LGBTQ laws and abortion laws. But that's But they're working with some really great people, and we're gonna do commentary. We'll probably put it out. It'll be audio, an audio thing, something you can listen to while you watch it, and I'm excited for this. It's gonna be a lot of fun.
Yeah,
hell yeah.
I had nothing to add actually. Yeah, just excited. Yeah.
It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be cool.
Well, I will say this. I do have one thing to add, which is since I went and saw Lion King, the musical, which is one of the greatest things I've ever.
Yeah, you were raving about it.
Ever been a part of, and I was not really a part of it, but I guess I get to enjoy.
Yeah.
I'm trying to say, like, out of all the movies, plays, like anything that's ever entertained me, that was like one of the greatest things I've ever enjoyed. It was amazing, and somehow I got free tickets. And I looked it up later, and I was like, "Oh my god, these are $300!" Yeah. And they were like dead ass in the middle of the, like we was like a row, like a low row, dead center. They were fire. But now I'm a play guy. I like musicals. I'm a musical guy.
Yeah, I think you're gonna be able to draw a lot of parallels between Mexican Pizza the musical and Lion King.
The number, that makes sense. Yeah.
It's gonna be on Broadway for almost as long.
3 minutes actually. Yeah, 3 minutes. Good 3 minutes.
God, dude, it's gonna be. No, I'm excited because like now I have an opinion. You know?
Watch out, Hamilton. Here comes the Mexican pizza.
That's so funny. But yeah, but I don't know. Maybe I'll just be like this jaded person because like I sat courtside one time at an NBA game.
Yeah.
And like it is, if you don't sit courtside at an NBA game, it is basically dog shit. If you don't like, and I'm just being honest, like. And I'm just being honest. Like,
is it also a drag if you don't land there on your own private jet?
Bro, if you sit courtside, you get like unlimited free food. A lot of the times you get free drinks depending on like the place or how fire your seat is, and you're in the game. So like it's just it's a fully different experience.
And sometimes, if you're like sitting next to Jack Nicholson, it's okay. It's all right, but Fucking fuck you and your humble brags. Just go into an NBA game, sitting in the nosebleeds of an NBA game. I feel lucky.
I was gonna say,
look. I'll be honest. The last game I went to. Somehow I got playoff tickets for $28. Okay, went to a playoff game for $28 at the Smoothie King Arena in New Orleans.
he was like, hated it. Worst time of my life.
No. It was
I
amazing.
I won those tickets in a lucky game of craps.
No, I text my dad when I got up there, and I was like, I've never sat this high anywhere ever my entire life. So like the tickets were like super cheap, but the seats are still great. But it's still nothing compared to like sitting courtside. So the Lion King might have made me jaded when it comes to musicals, but we'll see. Musical number two,
but sitting next to Jack Nicholson made up for it.
Musical number 2. The Taco Bell musical
Yep.
for the Mexican pizza.
Mexican Pizza, the musical. But before we dive into the main topic today, please follow us on social media. We're talking Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok. All you have to do is look up Cheesy Gordita Bunch. Hell, you can even just go to our website, cheesygorditabunch.com, and find our social media there.
And fucking subscribe.
And fucking subscribe, yeah. And also, go to Bandcamp and support Devin and his new album.
Bandcamp. I thought that was a
yeah. If you like music, you like me. Go to bandcamp.com.
Pre-Grammy
Tallbois.
Award winner.
Yeah.
Pre-Grammy. Yeah.
I'm on my way, baby. Watch out, Billie Eilish. Dill's coming for you.
Billie Eilish.
Dilly Eilish.
Dilly Eilish, here I come.
Hell yeah.
Dilly Eyelash. He's
But
the
Dilly eyelash.
today,
And they're like, oh my! And people spend $40 on it was $70 on a ticket to see me. They're like, ew, who the fuck is that? Fucking 35-year-old creepy ass dude, Dilly eyelash.
Dilly Eyelash.
Wait, that's my president.
I voted for that guy. Well,
That's funny. Oh shit! Sorry.
no, you're good. So today we're going to be talking about one beautiful item. I'm actually staring it down at right now, and it
Are
looks
you
like
hungry?
And it ain't so beautiful.
Oh, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? It looks amazing. So the item we're going to be talking about is the Bell Beefer, and it was a staple of the menu since Glenn Bell Jr. first created Taco Bell. And I would like to acknowledge some of my sources for today. I used an article from the Today Show. Brianna Wellen with Takeout Road, a great article this month. Actually, it was April, so never mind. Last month, called "Bring Back Taco Bell's 1962 Menu Immediately."
I like that. I'm for it.
There was 5 items.
No, I like it. I mean, that's one more than they have now.
And I use Huffington Post and Mash.com, and I did want to thank our local Taco Bells for supplying this beautiful ingredient to recreate this masterpiece.
So y'all, both of you guys did that then. You went and ordered.
Just me.
Nick is the mastermind who created the masterpiece.
So I was actually pretty amazed. The Taco Bell I went to charged me 88 cents for the meat. And that was easily 2 servings of meat. And then they charged me 20 cents for the lettuce. I'm thinking...
He's like, that's all I'm going to order from now on.
No. In terms of economy, it's the best deal at Taco Bell. Like, if you actually have shells at home or tortillas at home...
Or bread.
But
I mean, that you actually might be right. A fucking pack of meat at H-E-B is like fucking gone up like $2.
Yeah. It's just expensive in general. But yeah, now we get why they're just giving this shit away.
Yeah.
It's like so cheap.
Yeah, I'm gonna run to the grocery store. You want anything from Taco Bell?
So yeah, we recreated this, and Devin, I know you had already eaten yours, your first one. So
yeah.
One thing I've picked up, and Jordan, I'm sure you've picked this up as well. Devin doesn't seem to like the bell beefer.
I mean, it's
Give us your thoughts.
All right, so
while we eat
I was like,
Yeah. We're gonna take a bite of ours.
Okay,
And
I'm gonna
thank
have
you,
another
Nick.
one. I mean, I
have
made
another
another one so I
Oh,
can
did
join
you?
you on. Yeah,
Oh, okay. All right. Well then, yeah. Please do that, but also share your opinion.
Yeah, give us your thoughts while we chow down into to ours.
One more.
So
cheers.
unlike
Flat out.
unlike Nick, I'm not a huge fan of fast food buns. Love buns. Don't get me wrong. I love buns, but like the enriched flour, I knew what to expect when I was building this sandwich. So I went out and I bought like the most low caliber bottom shelf buns I could find, like what I thought would be fast food buns.
From Grindel's website.
Yep. No, I got it from
Grundle,
I got it
Grundle,
from
Grundle.
got it from a Grundle customer last night. in a sultry back dumpster session. If you know what I'm talking about. If we have any listeners at this point. Yeah, I just don't I understand why this item was discontinued, and I understand why most of the items that were available in 1962 are also discontinued. Is because they are antiquated. This is a sloppy Joe. It is not a taco. It's I'm sure the way that they made it in-house was probably better than what I did, which was just order a bunch of a la carte ingredients. But it couldn't have been that much different, and I just don't get it. It just tastes like a sloppy Joe to me. If you had told me that this was from Taco Bell, I wouldn't have even known, because you can't really taste that Mexican flavor, that spice.
I disagree. But keep going. I'm sorry.
I just think it tastes like a sloppy Joe. Texans will know this. You guys will know this if you're listening in Texas. This reminds me of like the fucking chopped beef sandwich at Rudy's. If you ever go to like Rudy's barbecue.
Oh,
those,
come on.
If you're from
The little
Texas and you go to Rudy's,
yeah.
then you're from California.
No. If you're from Texas,
I'm not opposed to a Rudy's or a Poke
you're-
Joe's.
if you're from
I like
Texas-
Poke Joe's. If I go fast food barbecue, it's Poke Joe's.
But you know what I'm talking about with like the
Yeah, I know what you
pre-wrap.
mean.
Yeah,
I know what you
familiar.
mean. No, I mean,
This
Devin, do you really feel that way? Because the meat's not even comparable. Like, it's not even the same meat. Like,
I was
not
gonna
even
say that.
Like, not even remotely this. Like, and it has a barbecue sauce on that meat. You know what I mean? Like, it's completely different. You really, like, honestly, you really agree with that? You stand by that?
Yeah, I think that this tastes
All
like. I think that this tastes just like a fucking sloppy Joe or chopped beef sandwich. It
Now-
doesn't taste. It doesn't taste like Taco Bell. And
So-
I fucking doused this bitch with onions and
Was that a part of the
mild
original?
mild sauce. Yeah, mild sauce.
if you-
Onions and mild sauce. Right.
If you got the Supreme, it would be onions, tomatoes, and tomatoes, because mild sauce always comes on it. So I just demolished mine.
Yeah, yours is gone. I was like, is it gone?
It is very consistent with the sloppy Joe,
I agree.
but it's delicious. I mean that was really good, and if it was hot, I bet it would be even better. I feel like
it's about room temperature.
I feel like that is on par with what I would expect people from the 60s to like. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like,
I can see that.
Like, that makes sense to me that was on the menu in 1960. If they were to introduce it now, I think there's more options that they can do to elevate that. You know what I mean? Like, they could maybe like put it on a brioche bun. You know, put some
guacamole,
spicy ranch.
Guacamole.
You would. The reason why I would disagree with guac is because of the texture. Yeah. All of that texture is mushy. Maybe add some red chips to it. You know what I mean? Add some chipotle mayo or something to like zhuzh it up. Because now, if you would have given that to me on a brioche bun with those different ingredients, that would have been like undeniably Taco Bell.
Nick,
now who sounds like they're from California?
But I'm from San Diego.
Yeah,
a small,
but you are from
small
California.
small town in California.
So, but I have to say, Nick, that was that was remarkable. I after the show, I want to offer you a job under me as your president. Okay. and we'd be head food designer.
Shut up. All right.
So, anyway, back to the review though. So
I would
take that
definitely.
job. Hopefully.
I would definitely take that job. But I would also say that I do agree with Devin when he says about those items are just old and they shouldn't be on the menu. I do agree that bell beefer in that state, it shouldn't be on the menu. Like let's zhuzh it up. It is delicious, and I would definitely eat like 30 of them now if I could. But you know, like I get why it's off the menu.
I mean, I'd like to have the old menu back for like 3 days, like a week.
That'd be fun.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
Like
It
a
wouldn't have to
100
put it forever.
100 year anniversary.
Just
for
put them in
Taco
your
Bell?
freezer.
Can I give
Please,
some input?
please.
Did you have anything? Either of you have anything else to add before I?
I would say I would give it out of 10. I would give it a solid 6.5. Could use some room for improvement for sure.
Okay. I'm gonna say that my first bite was I didn't first taste I wasn't with it. I don't know. It didn't hit.
Interesting.
And then I finished it and took another bite, and it tasted way better. And then bites 3 and 4 were just like even better. Like I don't know. It just kind of immediately grew on me. I can't explain it, but I didn't like. I guess because it's a bun, like I'm eating it in burger form.
Yeah.
The seasoning just
Disappears.
fucking up my. No, I wasn't gonna disappear because I can taste it. I'm saying it's like fucking up my. Like, you remember when we ate the lemon? We took a bite of the lemon, and you're like, wait, this is supposed to be sour.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's like kind of like, maybe that's why I had that first experience that way, because I expected it to not be like, I don't know, Mexican seasoning or whatever it is, you know, or like Taco Bell seasoning. And like, even though like I knew what I was doing, it just didn't land. And then it just tasted better. And I would say it is a little different than a Sloppy Joe, because Sloppy Joe's it can be a little ketchup-y sometimes.
A little juicy.
Jordan's just over there fucking banging lines of Miracle Berry. His taste buds are just not.
It's a pill. It's a little tablet. Dog, you're hilarious. No, I mean, it's like it's got me like it grew on me. Like I like it, but that was my thing. Like with this, I don't know if I would want to eat this seasoning in like burger form. And I think
enough.
like that to me is like what's throwing me off. So but I'm gonna give it a 7 because it did get better. So I'm gonna stick at 7, but out of 10. But it was good. I liked it. If it came back, I would probably get more, especially if it was $1.
Fuck yeah.
And I am curious though, like if they did change this is the last thing I was gonna say, which is I am curious though if they did change the seasoning, how would it mesh or clash with like the cheese? You know, like would that fucking
What do you
work or
mean
not?
change the seasoning?
Like if we had a different seasoning for it, like it wasn't like the Mexican seasoning that
But
they
that's
have.
Taco Bell.
I know.
You can't really take it
know.
away.
If it was like if it was like fucking teriyaki flavor.
yeah.
I don't know. I'm just saying.
So
that's how I feel. All right. I don't
That's Craven's Krenek. That was the most political answer I've ever heard. You didn't like the seasoning, but you still gave it a 7.
What about you? What about you?
I give this shit a 3. I'm sorry, a 3. Maybe in 1962 I would have ordered this, but like if this was on the menu right now and it tasted like this tasted, I would order pretty much everything else. So I'm like, if I'm at Taco Bell, like I at least want. I've talked about this so many times on the show. Like I at least want some attempt at keeping it in the taco ballpark.
Listen,
Interesting.
I think your like low quality buns is affecting your experience here with this, because
I agree because I didn't
we
get
got
low.
some fucking
I didn't-
banging ass buns.
I didn't get low quality buns.
He's a high bun quality guy, high quality bun guy. You know.
I'm a forward
He
thinker.
only springs for the finest buns.
But like,
Now-
no, it's a little buttery, and it actually is making it taste better.
Oh, for sure.
And I like that. So I think that's actually part of it. So Devin, you might need to try it again.
I'm gonna give it a 3. I'd give it a
Well,
3.
fuck it.
Okay. All right. That is on par with everything that you do. So that works out.
That's consistent.
Yeah, but originally called the Chili Burger, then changed to the Bell Burger in 1968, and then finally in 1977, Big Bell changed the name to the Bell Beefer. Now, the Bell Beefer was on the menu since the 1960s, and it's been like every time I looked up something about it, it was called something different. So I reached out to Matt Prince, a Taco Bell historian and head of Big Bell's PR, and he confirmed that all of these items are the same.
What?
Wow.
Yeah. So initially I was like, hey, is there a difference between any of these items? And he was like, yeah, between the Bell Burger and the Bell Beefer, it is not the same as the Chili Burger. I was like, interesting. Because to me, I mean, after reading the list, it was pretty much the same. And we all know that Glenn Bell wanted to use that recipe for a chili first. So, putting a slab of that meat on a bun and calling it a chili burger, like that's like you can make that leap. You know what I mean? So it makes sense that all of these items are basically just the same item, just branded differently.
And he came back and said, no, you're right. They are basically the.
Yeah.
Can we interview this guy? What's up?
I don't know.
We should talk to him.
Yeah, we should definitely reach out to him. But I think changing the burger to add that Bell branding was really smart. Though that the Bell Beefer sounds like a fucking Taco Bell fart. I know I've said that before.
Taco Bell fart?
Yeah, like a Bell, Bell Beefer.
Like a Taco Bell fart that is like
raunchy.
Not a good one. Yeah.
Exactly.
Exactly.
I got a beefer, a Taco Bell, a Bell Beefer.
You know what? Why? It's kind of probably what movie did Beef Stew?
I don't remember. I just feel like in the 90s, like people would always refer to like a gnarly fart as a beefer.
Beef Stew came from Step Brothers, didn't it?
I have no idea.
I don't know.
No, I forgot. I don't know. No, they made him eat the dog shit.
But what do y'all think about those names?
I mean, so I'd like to point out something that I actually think is brilliant and a testament to Taco Bell and their marketing and how really good they are. I never thought of it before, but Taco Bell meat is really like a chili consistency.
Yeah.
So, like, you throw some fucking beans in that, maybe a little bit of hot sauce.
Beans
I think
don't belong in chili.
You could have well, in Texas chili, beans are in most other chilies except for Texas.
I fuck with chili that has beans.
Yeah, I fucking love some beans.
Y'all would.
Yeah.
What's wrong with him?
Yeah, it's fucking.
Fuck Californians.
You're just like, you're like one of those. What do you mean y'all don't have Whataburger? What do you mean y'all don't have Whataburger up there? But it really is like that. I could see how at one point this being called a chili burger, people could eat it and be like, yeah, it's a chili burger. I've had that before. The Bell Beefer, though, it's not quite like the regular meat. It's not quite chili. I think that marketing really is good marketing. And that's why we're talking about it 40 years later. I think Bell Beefer is like a good name for this item.
See,
even though I don't really love it.
I don't know. When I think of like the word beefer, I think of like when they started using the word like Black Angus, you know what I mean? In like the early 2000s, like I expect like a hearty like patty. You know what I mean? Like I don't expect a loose patty, sloppy Joe. You know, like when you think of like a Bell Beefer, you think of something to be beefy. And that to me just doesn't come across as beefy. And I will say, and we all know this, but Taco Bell kind of skimps on the meat a lot of the time.
Yeah.
You know,
portions are minute.
For sure.
What is the burger called? There's like a burger that's basically like a sloppy Joe too. What is that called? You know what I'm talking about? It's like a loose burger, or there's
sloppy Joe?
I was gonna say sloppy Joe.
No. It's not a sloppy Joe. It's like we can edit this out, but I'm genuinely curious now about.
Yeah, I don't know, but like
is it a messy Ann?
No, it's called like I feel like it's called a loose burger. I feel like it's called a loose burger, and there's like a bunch of, I want to say it's like in the Midwest or in the South.
Sounds like some Midwestern bullshit. They just throw some cheese curds on it, and they're like, "Oh, it's done." Though Taco Bell is testing some cheese curds,
so they're great.
In Milwaukee.
I don't remember exactly where, but I think it was in the Midwest.
Similarly, that's the only place they would.
But when I think of that name, I just think of like a hearty burger. So I would if they were to ever bring this back, they should do something like, meaty.
Okay, so first of all, it's called a tavern sandwich. A tavern sandwich is sort of like a
Devin, no one
A-
here has
another-
heard that ever.
Another.
Oh yeah, it's something you can get at a local pub.
It's another clever marketing ruse to rename a Sloppy Joe. That's all I'm trying to say. But do we have a list of the other items from 62?
How come nobody wants to claim the Sloppy Joe? What's up? Everybody
I don't
just
know. I love
deny-
this. I love
publicly
Sloppy Joes.
denying the Sloppy Joe.
I think Sloppy Joes are great.
I like
No one
Sloppy
wants to
Joes.
claim the Sloppy Joe.
He's sloppy, that's why. But this is Taco Bell's take on the classic cheeseburger, the classic American cheeseburger.
Yeah.
Though it is more Sloppy Joe-esque than a cheeseburger, it is really simple. Basically, it's just a taco. Replace the shell with 2 buns, chopped onions, lettuce, mild sauce, and boom, you got yourself a bell beefer. And of course, if it is payday and you wanted to zhuzh it up a little, treat yourself to a Supreme, they'll add some shredded cheese and tomatoes.
Boom.
Yeah.
Go out to your favorite artisan bakery, spend $20 on buns, and this shit is good. This shit is good. As our other hosts have confirmed here.
Now, during this time, some Taco Bells even sold a double burger variation called the El Grande.
Oh, the El Grande.
Oh.
El Grande.
How do you feel about that name, Nick? Do you like
I
that?
love it.
Okay.
I love it. Yeah. It's like they should call it the La Venti. Yeah, I don't know if that was the right because I'm
El
not Italian.
Venti or La
But
Venti or something, yeah.
basically, the El Grande was a double bun, double meat, double topping bad boy that sounded messy as fuck.
Yeah, bro, there's no way. You can only pile on so much Sloppy Joe before that shit's on your t-shirt. You know what I mean?
Just get 2. Just get 2 of them.
Yeah, honestly, just get 2 because that middle bun is liquid. You know what I mean? That middle bun is soaked in fucking grease. You don't need it.
That's awful.
Yeah. And see, maybe doing a throw a tostada instead. You know what I mean? Add that texture, add that
Do
crunch.
you think they could pull off a tostada in
I do.
burger buns?
I do. Look at Devin shaking his head. Non-believer.
You guys are just
a
like
non-believer.
you guys. I'm just learning tonight are like crunch guys. Like I've heard of all these sneaky.
It's called texture.
These
No, it's
sneaky
alright.
techniques to
It's called
sneak
texture.
chips.
I will say, did you guys watch the menu blast competition? We talked about it last episode with Jacob and TW Warren, and I would be great at this, all right? Because I'm an ideas guy, all right? You give me the ingredients. I'm like, we got some buns, all right? I'm trying to make a bell beefer.
Nick is very creative. I get that.
Yeah, but I think this would be. I would obviously try it.
Your new moniker. You're not the Anthony Bourdain of shitty food anymore. You're the Elon Musk of shitty food.
Fuck. That means I take credit for other people's shit.
Yeah.
But as we mentioned at the top of the show, the bell beefer has a history of being on and off the menu. Generally, it was liked. You know what I mean? Of course, some people did take issue with a taco spot selling burgers. Back in the day, you know what I mean? So Devin isn't wrong for his criticism. Actually, a former employee, Sean Quinn, hater, all right, told Greatest that he believes that the item got cut because it just seemed wrong.
Hey,
Just seemed wrong. All right.
Hey, get out of here. We don't like your kind around here.
Yeah, we're tacos. All right.
Golly.
Get your burger ass out of
It
here.
just seems wrong. God, he probably doesn't like interracial marriage.
I just
Probably
now I
hates
wonder
gays.
how much of this had to do with thinking outside the bun. Was that catchphrase,
Revolutionary.
which is a great catchphrase? Was that the catalyst to the bell beefer downfall?
Sean Quinn started it all.
Yeah, Sean Quinn. Yep. Yeah. So I will say
It's a good question.
there's
though,
a
Devin.
reason why he's a fucking former employee, okay?
Fuck out of here.
Yeah, get the
Get the
fuck
fuck
out of
outta
here. Yeah, with your Hayden ass, all right?
God, it's so lame.
But it does raise the question if this was a hot item that was on the menu for at least 2 decades, why didn't it have any commercials? You know, while doing research for the bell beefer, I didn't come across a single commercial promoting the bell beefer.
Damn.
So
Yeah,
I think it's pretty disturbing actually that for 40 years Taco Bell thought inside the bun. They did. So thinking outside of the bun is an admission to thinking inside the bun for quite a long time.
Dog.
What do you think it was? Like Glenn Bell took some mushrooms and had an ego death, and he was like, I can no longer think inside the bun.
He crawled out of he was in the middle of the desert. He got lost. He
At
came
Burning
back
Man?
he got back after 4 days, and he was like, we need to get rid of the buns. We need to get rid of the buns. They need to go.
Don't listen to him. He's lost his mind. No, we got to get rid of the buns.
Don't listen to him.
Now, there are like advertisements from the 60s promoting the chili burger. And again, at the time, there were only like 5 items on the menu. And one thing that we know about Glenn Bell in the 60s is he was trying to introduce tacos to the masses. So I think like the reason why they were advertising the burgers at first was because he figured if people saw burger on the menu, they would feel more comfortable or inclined to try Taco Bell. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that makes sense.
And that's why I think that like at first you see him promoting the chili burger, and then as you go further along into the history, they're like trying to move away from burgers like McDonald's or Burger King or Dave Thomas, shit like that. So I think eventually there's like, we're just going to cut it, because a lot like the kids menu probably didn't sell that well, because if you want a burger, why go to Taco Bell?
Yes.
Go to McDonald's. That's personally why I believe that they were advertising it in the 60s, and then after that they were like, I mean, burgers is just kind of not what we do, you know?
God, that's so interesting to me. Yeah. He's just trying to fucking, sneak his way in. We'll slither on into the burger market and say we're gonna take over. We're gonna convert.
Yeah, we're gonna convert burger lovers to taco lovers. I mean,
and then people were like, I want a burger, not a fucking sloppy Joe Taco Bell, which is what this is.
Devin's so pissed.
Well. The Bell Beefer would be on the menu for nearly 2 decades before being retired in the 90s, which obviously was a sad day for Bell Nation.
Has to be, one of the iconic first 5, right?
Yeah, one of the iconic first 5. And I mean, people now have...
First 5. This is a first 5.
You like that?
Yeah.
Well, there are Facebook groups like talking about the Bell Beefer and, saying like, hey, let's bring it back. I do want to say that we all burped at the same time just now.
Did we?
Yeah. Devin just burped, you just burped, and I just burped.
We're like fucking telepathic. Telepathy.
Our periods are synchronized.
Yeah, exactly.
But yeah, there are people and those people in some of the Bell Beefer, like the only time I've ever had issues with anybody like talking about our advertising is in Bell Beefer groups.
They fucking probably still have rotary phones. Okay, these are the motherfuckers that are still using their nano iPods. Okay,
just bunch of fucking bitter beefers.
Well, the Bell Beefer did make a short return to the menu in select cities in 2012. Because of popular demand. Taco Bell...
was demanding?
Okay. What cities?
Yeah. San Francisco. Apparently it was very popular in San Francisco. All right?
I'm not surprised.
But I was going to say, like, white people. It was so popular that eventually, when it was shelved, beefers, because that's what they call fans of the Bell Beefer, held sit-ins at Taco Bell's, and the protests were called stank festivals.
Bro, that is the
least cool thing to protest ever. Just like if you're standing outside and somebody asks you like, what are you doing here? And like, I'm a protester. Oh, cool. What is your mission? What is your cause? I'm a beefer. It's like, what? Oh, that's the stupidest cause ever.
That is some San Francisco shit. You know what I mean? Like super performative. But the thing is I don't know if this is real. So this is
the Stank festivals. This could be lore and myth.
Exactly, because
Okay.
this came off of the Taco Bell wiki, and when I searched for sources, nothing came up.
Oh man, and the wiki.
All right, this happened-
The wiki is.
This
iffy.
happened in 2012, okay? Not fucking 1968, where they may not have records of it. But if there were sit-ins, you know what I mean? Like, I would have found something, all right? I scoured the internet, all right?
You go to the deep web though.
Almost, yeah, almost.
You gotta go. You gotta go
The
deep.
beefers are a pretty secret group. I
Yeah.
think.
Yeah.
They're like
not-
anonymous. Yeah, but nothing came up. So yeah, I don't know if any of that is real. But if you're a beefer and you fucking were participating in these stank festivals, hit us up. Our email is inside of the description of the podcast. We want to hear from these beefers.
Yeah.
All right.
No, please.
All
please
are
do.
welcome. If you're a beefer, if you're a fucking flat earther, or if you're a if you're a flat beefer, hit us up. We want to hear. We want to talk to you.
Oh, dog.
Maybe, sort of, kind of.
Yeah, I mean,
At some point.
But you have to be open to us
Making fun of you.
the whole show. Yeah.
Yeah, the entire show. But it is rumored that you can still get Bell Beefers at Taco Bell KFC locations. You just got to do a little extra explaining. You know what I mean?
Okay. Yeah, because
Yeah.
they got the buns on hand because of the chicken
Yeah.
sandwiches there.
Yep.
All right.
Yeah. Believe it or not, the Gen Z are working there is not going to understand what the fucking Bell Beefer is.
Believe it or not.
Yeah. Now, it is rumored that they may come back in 2023. That is pure speculation, all right?
Yeah, I'm certain.
Pure speculation. That is also something I read on the wiki. And I reached out to some of our, Taco Bell insiders because we do know some people in the guts of Taco Bell.
Oh,
Yeah,
really?
yeah, in Taco Bell's guts.
Poor,
All right, hitting the back,
Damn.
hitting the wall.
those guts are rumbling.
Yeah, and let me just say the response from every single person was, "God, no, I hope not."
Amen.
So yeah, there it is for you beefers out there. It is rumored, all right, that they may come back in 2023, but please take that with the biggest grain of salt you can get from Taco Bell.
And let's all hope not.
And
Let's all hope that doesn't happen. Let's
If-
hope.
if
Bell
if-
Nation, I tell you, this is a great nation that's moving forward at all times. Let's move forward and away from buns. Vote for Dill.
Dog,
so
if-
insightful.
If these listen here as your future president, Bell Nation, if
Please don't speak for me.
If the Bell Beefer comes back, okay, we're gonna have protests all over the nation.
If the
We're
Bell
gonna get
Beefer
all
comes
the
back,
activists.
we're having a purge.
A
all right?
purge.
We're having a purge. We're getting the names of every person that ordered a Bell Beefer, and we're dragging you out of your houses
To the
and
streets.
executing you on your front lawn. All right? That's just what we do. All right? To your beefers.
to your beefers.
To your beefers.
You heard it, folks. That's life under the Nick
reign of,
Ortiz, the Nick Ortiz regime.
The Iron Fist. All right?
Yeah.
The
So
Iron Taco of Nick Ortiz.
if these do come back though, I don't know. We're gonna look back on this episode in a different way. We're gonna look at this episode in a different way, and I am curious to see how the relativity, or did I say that right? How close we got. I want to see how close we got.
Okay. Yeah, I agree. And
Yeah.
if they do bring them back, I hope that we see different variations of them. I think this is
like
an
fucking
idea.
Do like a little nacho cheese one. You know what I mean? Like a fucking Doritos bun or something.
This is something that can be expanded on. All right, like it has good solid bones. It can just be expanded on, and I think that Taco Bell has the know-how to do it. If they can make Doritos Locos Tacos and chicken into a taco shell, they can make a Bell Beefer.
They did do
better.
a chicken into a taco.
They
shell.
can do the Bell Beefer better than they did in 1962.
Where's Stephen Gomez? We gotta get that guy's number. We gotta get him
Steve Gomez. Yeah, we need you. We need to
Yeah.
put out the bat signal for Steve Gomez
on. So
to make this item good. But Dill, do you have anything else you wanna touch on?
No, that's all.
All right. Well, hey, Bell Nation, thank you so much for joining us, and I'm so happy y'all are back. It's so nice.
Yeah, no, thanks for having me.
Special guest Jordan Krenek. But thank y'all so much for listening. I'm your host, Nick Ortiz. Please follow me on Instagram at Cheesy Gordita Nick. Follow me on Twitch. Also, we're doing In the Land of Cheese and Sauce. New episode came out last Friday. Really fun episode. We are getting into the thick of it. Our heroes are somewhat divided. And we are, working on that and seeing where we can go from there.
The plot thickens.
The plot thickens, yes. And the Land of Yum has mysteries ahead of us. But currently we're trapped at the oil seas, so let's make it out of the oil seas first, you know what I mean? But you can find that at cheesegorditanetwork.com, Spotify, Apple. Just look up In the Land of Cheese and Sauce. And, give it a listen.
Thank you. Thanks for listening, guys. And I appreciate y'all. It's great to be back. I'm looking forward to more episodes. But follow your boy on Instagram, YABOI0112. Also, fuck it, I sell shoes. If you want some shoes, fucking hit me up. I make this shit happen. I'm pretty resourceful. So,
believe me, if you follow him on Instagram, you know.
Yeah.
I've been posting a lot lately because I was gone for 2 weeks and I got a bunch of shit in and I had to sell it. And,
go off.
So, but yeah. Also, there's so many things cooking right now, and I'm so excited. So, more stuff coming. But that's it for promos for now. Follow me on Instagram, YABOI112, and thanks for listening. Deal, please.
Yo, this is your boy Dilly Poo Poo, aka DJ Dill, aka Devin P. Hanley, aka Tallbois. Just released a new single, Void of Wonder. Follow my personal account, Devin P. Hanley, and of course my band's account, Tallbois, TALLBOIS. And so good to be back here. I mean, I love you guys, and I love that Taco Bell is a place that brings us together every other week with everybody out there in Bell Nation. So thank you for listening. We love y'all. Be good.
Fuck yeah.
Fuck yeah, and maybe we'll talk to a flat earther. Who knows?
Who knows? Who
but
knows?
stay Baja blessed and take it easy.
Holla.
He might come around if you want.
This show is made possible thanks to listeners like you. For more great Cheesy Gordita Network content, follow us on social media or go to cheesygorditanetwork.com to stay up to date. Thank you for your support and stay Baja blessed.